What is up, little demons? Welcome back to DEVILDEVYN360 News Nightly, and welcome back to DEVILDEVYN360 Entertainment. Wow, it has been a while since we filmed an episode of the show, and as you can tell, we got new background music, and it's bad fucking ass. I love this background music, honestly. And if you guys love it just as much as I do, let me know, and I'll keep it going. But other than that, we're going to talk a little bit about some stupid bullshit today. Of course, we're going to go into the dumbass people on the road, but we're going to save that for, like, our third subject. The first subject we're really going to start out with is the fucking guy at the gas station. Or, well, the fucking lines at the Walmart gas station, okay? Because the lines there get ridiculous. Okay, they get just about as ridiculous as fucking Costco. Okay, because you go to Costco expecting to get some gas, and you're sitting in line for, like, an hour trying to get gas. Okay, now these days, you got the fucking Walmart gas station, you're going over there to try to get gas, and you're still waiting in a fucking line like it's Costco. Now look, I get that they're both warehouse stores in their own sort of way, but at least do gas stations, right? At least don't make people waste time in a fucking line, because that's what you want to call good, okay? Don't make people waste their lives waiting an hour in a fucking line just to get gas. Okay, because I'd be out of there by now. I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I'd be back in my car and I'd be going to another gas station, alright? I'd be going to Texaco, because I bet I could get some better shit there. I'd be going to Chevron. I'd be going to Sinclair, because I bet they're way better than waiting in a line at Costco or Walmart for gas. Like, God. I don't know, man. It's just, gas prices are also ridiculous, alright? Because thanks to Trump, gas prices are higher than fucking ever. Nobody wants it. No Trump supporter wants to believe that it's Donald Trump's fault, but it is. It really is in the long run. Okay? Your president is fucking us. Some Trump supporters, okay? Some of you are also, gravitating toward our side because you know half of what's going on is right. But a lot of you other Trump supporters don't know half of what's going on is right, because you guys think Trump is this high and mighty guy. Meanwhile, he's sitting in the White House jerking off while bombing 3 other countries. Okay? We got no excuse to be endorsing this shithead. Literally. It's beyond me as to why he is still even our president. Like, there's no fucking reason for this. We can't let this man be our president. I would go so far as to say that Lee Harvey Oswald was a better shot than the guy who attempted to shoot Trump, even if that was staged. I don't give a fuck whether that was staged or not. Lee Harvey Oswald is still a better shot. I'm sorry, R.I.P. JFK. But other than that, alright, we'll get into the shitheads in traffic, because you guys are going to love these stories, man. Especially when you're getting cut off by a motorcyclist who doesn't know how to ride his bike in the first place. Okay? He's the real retard. Because he clearly doesn't know how to ride the fucking motorcycle, and then he's going to sit there and cut you off and make your day even worse. And we're seriously supporting people like this. We're seriously saying it's okay for some degenerate to ride a motorcycle who doesn't even know how to fucking ride it, let alone even cut you off on the highway. Okay, you're trying to go do some important work, and this motherfucker just cut you off. Okay, there's a problem here. There is a very... I have a very short fuse when it comes to a lot of the shit going on these days, especially the traffic and shit, because traffic is just unbearable. Okay, even if I'm a passenger in my mother's car, traffic is unbearable. I can't believe the amount of assholes that are on the road these days. Because they can be. Because people allow this. Yeah, don't give a fuck about the people who are living their daily lives. Let the people who are shitheads on the road fuck up. Let those people be fuck-ups, okay? Because those are the people who deserve to be. Okay, we're innocent in all this. And pretty soon, by the way, I want to point out, if Trump doesn't stop his shit, America is going to get bombed. And I wholeheartedly believe it. If Trump doesn't stop what he's doing, America will end up getting bombed. Okay, we are already running so low on fucking oil that you have to increase our gas prices now. God! Wasn't it hard enough before? Wasn't it hard enough in 2020? When we were trapped in our houses for a whole fucking year? Like, for real. Wasn't it easier? Weren't times easier? Because all you had to do was sit in your house, and you didn't have to worry about other shit, except for toilet paper running low at every major chain in the world. Because you go in for toilet paper during the 2020 COVID-19 era, you're fucking sitting there waiting for toilet paper for over an hour. There is no way I want to be waiting this long for toilet paper, okay? I need to wipe my asshole, and frankly, you're getting in my way of me doing that. Okay? I just took a mean shit. I ran out of toilet paper 2 hours ago, okay? I came here with my pants still halfway down because I didn't want to get shit in my drawers so I could get some toilet paper, and guess what? The shelves are cleared out. Happy 2020, everybody. Oh my god, 2020 was such a horrible time, man. Especially when they started slowly letting us back out of our houses to go get, like, the essentials, and grocery stores were already pretty much cleared out like it was Black Friday. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. People just don't understand that they need to stop and think. Okay? Because, yeah, 2020 was just horrible. Especially when somebody would tell you blatantly to your face, you need to wear a mask, or get 6 feet away from me. Like, that was the only time you were allowed to stay away from people, too. That was the only time you didn't have to deal with people's bullshit, was when you had to stay 6 feet away from them. That's like, gone. What happened to those times? COVID-19 was here for a reason. It was so you could stay away from family members you didn't like. Oh my god. COVID-19 was such an ailment, but we're gonna get off of that subject now, and let's talk a little bit about, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about, like, big electronic brands, you know, like LG, Samsung, Apple. Like, you guys are producing a lot of this shit, and allowing your devices to get stronger to stand up to the capabilities of modern-day AI, which can now recreate celebrities full on. Like, you now see these Sora 2 AI videos out on YouTube, where it's celebrities being viciously recreated, like Arlie Ermy, shit like that, and I love it. I love these Gunnery Sergeant Hartman videos I'm seeing, because they're fucking hilarious, first of all. Like, they are hilarious. Watching Gunnery Sergeant Hartman go into these various places like Kmart, which we all know isn't around no more. R.I.P. Kmart. If there were people that liked that store, R.I.P. Because Kmart was like... I feel like Kmart was Walmart's rival back in those days. Because you had Kmart to go and get the bare essentials you needed and maybe a cheap mask on Halloween when you just wanted to sit outside your house and watch little kids shit their pants at the Halloween displays across the street. Right. Those were also the times when you had places like Sears, where you can go and get your family photo printed for half off what the other guys are giving you. Right? You know? You're getting your fucking photo printed out for half more than what Office Depot or Office Max is fucking offering. You're getting your family photos taken for more than you should. Even just the fact that you have to suffer to go get a fucking family photo taken, like, the fact that you have to pay to get a, like, I know people can get their own printers and print out their own photos, but if you're one of those people that goes to, like, Office Max or Office Depot to get your photos printed out, and you realize how much it costs, you're like, oh fuck, so you go either to Staples or fucking, when Sears was around, you go to Sears, and it's like half off your family portraits. That's just sponsored up below on the big fucking banner above the photo studio. Half off to print out your family portraits that you're probably going to look at once and then regret taking. Oh man. I just can't believe some of the shit going on in the world, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Okay, let's talk about senior living facilities. Yeah, I know this is a weird subject for a young man like me to bring up, but let's talk about senior living facilities. Those places are in general really fucking disgusting. I don't understand how these people can stand to live in buildings where you're basically surrounded by the smell of piss and shit daily, and I mean, I know the nurses in those places are busting their asses, right? Because they're having to go in there, they're having to change diapers, they're having to do all kinds of shit. And it's like, what the... You know, you gotta admire these nurses at senior living facilities. But literally, I'm not saying the people in there, I'm saying the building itself is disgusting. Okay? Some senior living facilities are disgusting. And some are really, really clean. There are those rare ones that are really, really clean, but there are some of those ones that are disgusting. And then there are those ones with the staff that doesn't give a fuck, that leaves the people in their diapers, their dirty diapers nonetheless, covered in piss and shit with other fucking stuff going on. Then they're developing E. coli alongside other ailments. There are also those ones. And those ones probably need to be shut down. And some of them probably actively do get shut down, but who fucking cares, right? Or who knows? Who really knows? You know, there's also something that tells me that if a senior living facility was to be shut down, it would have to be a lot of the Ashley Manor homes, man. Because those places, I don't get how those places stay around. Those are not pretty places. You know, there are some restaurants, I don't get why they stay around, like Denny's recently closed down. But why doesn't IHOP close down? That place is equally as awful. Why the fuck doesn't IHOP close down? Okay? Because IHOP needs to close down at this point. I know they have some really good restaurants, and, like, for a while, IHOP was really good over here. But it's horrible now. I don't enjoy their food. I don't enjoy the atmosphere of the building. In fact, the inside of the building is disgusting. You walk in there, you see napkins, ketchup packets, fucking anything you can imagine on the floor. Hell, someone's feces could be sitting on the floor. But that's in the bathroom. God. An IHOP bathroom is worse than a truck stop bathroom. I think you have a higher risk of being stabbed in an IHOP bathroom than you honestly do in a truck stop bathroom. Hell, you have a higher risk of being mugged outside of an IHOP than you do outside of a fucking truck stop. You have a 99.9% chance of really being mugged outside of any other place. But I'm going to point out, at IHOP, you have a better chance of being mugged than any other place. You could go to a fucking Love's truck stop and you wouldn't even be mugged half as much as you would at an IHOP. Now, I have no experience being mugged, honestly. But, I'm just saying, IHOP looks like Crime City. Okay? That's where the meth head goes late at night to get some eggs and dip a cigarette in there while he's listening to fucking something on his iPod. Who the fuck knows? While he's also sitting there gumming the last of his sausage down, just... Like, Oh, and then there's the homeless guy that rests under the canopy of the IHOP to get out of the rain. That poor guy, wow. Now, we're going to talk about the homeless now. Because that just made my transition into the homeless talk easier. We're going to talk about homeless populations. Because the homeless population in Los Angeles, horrible. Look at the homeless population in California, man. Yeah, there are a lot of homeless people downtown Boise. But it's not as bad as the cesspit that is California. It's not as bad as California. Okay? You go to California, and there's a homeless population way beyond what you think it should be. And it's incredible how really... Like, you're driving down the street, you see tent. They're nothing but tents. But here's one thing. There are some homeless people you just can't believe. Right? Like, I'm going to tell you a couple stories. And they're wild. But I'm going to say this first. There are some homeless people that you just can't believe. Okay? Like, look at the guy who's wearing pants that have 0 holes in them. A t-shirt that's actually very lightly stained. That has virtually nothing on it. And the fucking old tattered up fucking plaid shirt over it or something, you know? Throw a look all together, he's holding a sign that says, Marine, please help. Yeah, well, look at your pants, look at your boots, look at your fucking shirt. You look pretty nice for the homeless person, dude, I'm not gonna lie. You know, but then there are those actual homeless Marines, which I'm not making fun of. I'm making fun of the ones that actually fake it. Okay? That's what we're talking about here. The homeless people that actually fucking fake it. Because some of them are not good fakers. Like in Nevada, there is a homeless guy that pulls into the fucking Rayleigh's parking lot, right? Nice-ass car. He's got a nice-ass car. He gets out, throws on some army fatigues, and then goes and holds a sign at the corner. Now, maybe he was living in his car. And he was a homeless vet, don't get me wrong. Maybe he was living in his car. But ain't no way you have a car as nice as this guy's. Pull out some army fatigues, throw them fuckers on, pull up a fucking sign, and say, that says, anything helps, and pull that off. There ain't no way you're gonna do that, buddy. Okay, somebody needs to be standing next to you, holding a sign that says, this guy's a fraud. Okay? That's what needs to happen. That, or you just need to go back to the drawing board. Because your plans are wavering. Alright, let's talk about this. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Revelations lately. Oh my god, it's such a good fucking game. I played it as a kid, and it's still a good game to me now. Like, fuck. I played that game when I was, like, 5, 6 years old. I'm 20 years old now. That game still fucking rocks, man. That game is a fucking masterpiece. At its highest extent. That game, God, Assassin's Creed Revelations is so good. While I've never finished it, I made it pretty far in when I was a kid. But I just like free roaming the town. I like doing parkour. I like killing guards. That's what I like. I like free roam. I like unlocking almost 100% of the map and then just taking off to do my own thing. That's me in open world video games, and I don't care what you say about it. That's me when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. That's me when it comes to Assassin's Creed. That's me when it comes to any kind of open world game you can think of that I can go around and free roam in. Especially LEGO Marvel Superheroes. And I don't care what you say, that game is mint. Okay. A subject we bring up probably less than we should on this podcast is Elon Musk and Tesla. Okay. Because in all honesty, Teslas suck. Okay? Teslas have no good properties to them. Okay? Because either, number one, the battery's blowing up and your garage is... and you're fucked. Or, you know... It's the fucking... You don't know when you gotta... I don't even think you know when you gotta charge the goddamn thing. I think you're just sitting there driving it, right? You're like, oh, fuck, do I gotta charge this fucking thing yet? Is this thing... It's the same thing with pretty much any electric vehicle. You're like, shit, do I gotta charge this yet? Does this need charged? I don't know. I don't know if my Tesla needs charged. I think mainly Karens drive Teslas. You know, I think mainly stupid people drive Teslas. Oh, look at my Tesla. It's so beautiful. At least you think your Tesla's beautiful, alright? It's not. I'll tell you what's beautiful. I will tell you what's beautiful. Okay? A 1980s Ford F-150 with a lift kit is beautiful compared to that fucking thing. Okay? A fucking 1980s Chevy C10 with a lift kit is prettier than that. Any 80s to 2000s truck with a lift kit is prettier than your fucking Tesla. Okay? Even a 1998 Toyota Corolla is prettier than your fucking Tesla. I don't give a damn about Elon Musk's work. Yeah, I might use Twitter, but to me it's still Twitter. Okay? Regardless of whether you own it, Elon, it's still Twitter. X my fucking ass. Regardless of what you say, it's still fucking Twitter. I don't give two shits. It's still Twitter. Oh, man. You know, I was thinking... I want to announce I will be going live, doing this show on a live broadcast soon enough, so I will let you know date and times when I come up with those in my head, when I can actually solidify them and know that I'm going to be able to do it. I will solidify that in my head, but I do want to do a live broadcast of DevilDevin360 News Nightly, especially for you guys, the fans. So, yeah, and you'll be able to catch that over on the main channel, DevilDevin360 Entertainment. So, yeah. That's for you guys who are watching on Spotify and the podcast channel, if that's the one you guys prefer. So, yeah. Either way, thank you for watching. But, yeah. So, went to the old Idaho Penitentiary recently. Beautiful place, man. Beautiful. That place is pretty well maintained for being, what, almost 100 years old by now? That place is fucking... wow. And, like, for an old prison, the cells, those things are in pretty good condition, man. Like, pretty damn good condition for what they are. Like, okay. The old Idaho Penitentiary looks good for what it is. You know, the cells, they look good. This place looks like it could still be used functionally if a little more construction and shit was just done to it. It looks like it could still be used as a functional prison, if I'm being honest. Like, a lot of abandoned prisons can still be used as functional prisons. If they have the right construction, the right plumbing, the right everything, they could still be used as functional prisons. Okay, like, I'm not lying. A lot of abandoned prisons can still be used as functional prisons, as long as you see the potential in it. Look at fucking Alcatraz. Sorry, I'm a little tired. But look at fucking Alcatraz, man. Alcatraz could still be operational. Like, if none of these other prisons were abandoned, a lot of them can still be operational. Okay? Like, seriously. a lot of prisons could still be operational. A lot of these prisons, ranging from the old Idaho Penitentiary to Alcatraz. If you just maintain them the right way and do what you need to do, get everything working. You see? It's already... I can already tell you're thinking about it. I can tell you're thinking about it just from the camera. I'm watching. I can tell you're thinking about it. No, I'm just kidding. But other than that, oh man. Happy birthday, by the way, to those of you little demons who had recent birthdays this month. I should really say happy birthday to the viewers more, because to the viewers that have birthdays this month, happy birthday. Okay. So let's go into some channel updates quickly. So as you've seen, we've been more progressively uploading skits over on Devin and Mikey TV. And we've also been trying to get more content out on Sadistic Clown Productions. But because I want to do a few more episodes of the Sadistic Costume Warehouse, and those take me longer to film, I've just got to step up and keep trying to work toward them. And yeah, of course we're going to have another episode of Sadistic Costume Warehouse coming out soon, and it's going to be a blast. So I'll be happy to have you guys right there watching. So yeah, tune into that over on Sadistic Clown Productions. Tune into the new skits over on Devin and Mikey TV. And as always, we will have that linked down below. So yeah, those are just some quick channel updates, and yeah, we've also been posting a lot more on Instagram, so you should go over there and check out the Instagram. You should also go check out the Discord server, where we update you on a lot of the content stuff going on around here. While you're at it, also go over and check out my Twitter, and yeah, you'll probably like what you see over there. So yeah, just shouting out my socials, and with that out of the way, let's talk about malls. And malls are huge. A lot of them are. Like a mall in California, it could range from medium to large. The Boise Town Square is a pretty good sized mall. I've been in there a couple times, actually. That's where I picked up my copy of Assassin's Creed Revelations from the GameStop in there. And I play a lot of old Xbox 360 games, and I have my Xbox 360 right here. At some point, though, I really need to start saving up some money so I can go get that thing refurbished. Because it could really use it, after the years it's been through. It could really use a quick refurbishing, and, yeah. That way it's quieter, and games can be played a lot easier. I mean, I love old school games. I love old school Xbox 360. I love PS3. I love the old school consoles. These new school consoles, they're just like... Dude, like, even though I want to have an Xbox One, whatever is, like, the best, you guys tell me, okay? Commander K, tell me what you think the best Xbox is. Anybody, just tell me what you think the best gaming console is. And either way, I will agree with you. But, real quick messages, and we will be right back. And we are back after those quick messages. So, let's get back into the conversation. Alright, we were talking about classic gaming. There are a lot of classic gaming consoles I've actually wanted. I've always wanted, an NES. Because I just thought that would be so fun to have, an old school NES. I want to get a classic DS and a classic 3DS as well, because I had a Nintendo 3DS at one point and I loved it. And then what's funny is the Nintendo Switch came out and I'm like, that. I want a Nintendo Switch. Like, I love Xbox, I love PlayStation, I love Nintendo, I love it all. I'm a gamer, man. I'm a gamer at heart. Hell, I play games on PC. You guys seen some of my gaming videos out on the channel? You know? Alright, but, yeah. But yeah, I want to apologize for slacking on the podcast episodes. I know you guys are itching to hear from me. I know you guys want to hear how my day is going, how everything is going and hear me rant about random shit for about an hour. But I've just been slacking on it lately, and I'm trying to get a podcast out at least every Saturday, almost every Saturday. I'm trying to do something, but sometimes I just don't have the time to film, and it just, it hurts when I'm not able to do this. It really does. Because I enjoy this. I enjoy making the podcast, because it just, yeah. It feels like I'm developing a deeper connection with my fans with the podcast, and then you guys can watch my other fun-loving content. And especially let me know if you're enjoying some of the content, like my recent channel investigation, a few of my recent Papa's videos that I've came out with. Let me know if you're enjoying all that, and, yeah, because I really want to know if I should keep content like that stuff going, and keep it rolling, and keep the ball bouncing on a lot of that content, man, including this. And you guys can also give me ideas for this by either joining the Discord server, going on any of my various social medias, or just leaving a comment down below to tell me what you guys want me to talk about in the podcast, and I like to do that. And if you guys want to hear me talk about horror stuff, you can go check out my horror podcast, Bloodbath Horror Talk, over on Sadistic Clown Productions. So, yeah. Which, as you know, the channels I have mentioned will be linked below. So, yeah. A lot of stuff that I've been working on lately has mainly been cosplay stuff. If you've been keeping up with Sadistic Clown Productions, you'll know that I'm working on a fuck ton of cosplay stuff, man. Like, I've already got my Purger cosplay done. I've already got shit like that done, but we'll talk to you more about that over on Bloodbath Horror Talk. But yeah, Sadistic Clown Productions has been firing off. I've been firing off on the skits on Devin and Mikey TV as well. I've really been firing off, and you guys, if you guys are going to want to check those out, head over to Devin and Mikey TV and check those out. But yeah, a lot of the skits have been coming out really well too. They've been really good quality skits lately. It's just been an all-around fun time with a lot of the content I've been doing recently. I really want to keep a lot of the shit I'm doing going and make sure that in here I'm having fun. Because in my heart I am having fun. I enjoy my content. I enjoy bringing it out to you guys. And it just makes me feel good, but yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about horror movies. Well, see, I want to talk about horror movies. I can talk about horror movies over here, why not? But I can also talk about horror games. But I can talk about things horror related over here too. But no. So let's talk about movie theaters. Let's talk about movie theaters. Especially during around the time the Minecraft movie was released and kids were throwing popcorn all over the fucking aisles. Like, I know the Minecraft movie, right, was supposed to be, like, more geared towards kids. Okay, but us Minecraft fans, we wanted to see a good movie too, but I haven't seen any good rapport for the Minecraft movie, so I've never thought about going to see the Minecraft movie whatsoever. I've never thought about even going to watch it on streaming now that it's on, like, streaming and shit. Fuck, I mean, there are a lot of movies I never thought about going to see remotely. I wanted to see Black Phone 2 when it released in theaters. You know, I saw Scream 7 when it released in theaters. But whenever random movie releases in the theater, sometimes I just don't want to see it. Like, and sometimes I just don't want to sit in a movie theater at all. You know, you honestly don't know whose ass has been on that seat in that movie theater. You honestly don't know if someone sat down and just, like, decided why not, and just, like, rubbed one out with their hand on the inside of their pants while they were just in the dark. They're just sitting there with their hand inside their pants, just, doing this. And it's coming out, and it's getting the seat all fucking... It's like, what are you doing, man? Why are you doing that? It's like... Including the fact that, Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman did that to himself. What are you, like... Legitimately, people who decide it's okay to jerk off in a movie theater, what is wrong with you? Okay. You need help. You're a different case, man. You're a nutcase if you decide it's okay to do that to yourself in a movie theater. Oh my god. Yeah, but movie theaters in general, some just suck. Like, drive-in movie theaters are awesome. Especially some of the ones that are still around these days. Drive-in movie theaters are just entertaining, man. The fact that you could just go sit there and enjoy a movie from the comfort of your car, well, maybe even setting up a bed in the back and just laying down, watching a movie, listening to the audio through your stereo. You're just sitting there enjoying life, man. Like, you're sitting there, you're enjoying life, and you're actually having fun for once in your life. Okay? It's like when you go to the arcade when you go to the arcade after years of not being to the arcade for years, you're like, God, I've missed this. Like, whenever I go to my local arcade, I always enjoy playing those classic games, man. Like Mortal Kombat, oh my god. Seeing that classic Mortal Kombat and actually being able to actively play it, damn, it's awesome. Damn, it's awesome. It's a waste of $5 at points, but it's awesome. But yeah. With all that being out of the way, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode of DevilDevin360 News Nightly here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know by leaving a like, subscribing to the channel down below, and make sure you check out these videos on either side of me. And, we will see you guys in the next episode of DevilDevin360 News Nightly. And feel free to check out Bloodbath Horror Talk over on Sadistic Clown Productions. And remember, we will be live streaming, live broadcasting DevilDevin360 News Nightly to DevilDevin360 Entertainment, the main channel. So make sure you come over, check that out, say hi, and make sure you're having a good day. I will let you know when that is going to come out. But without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So have a good day, little demons, and hang loose.